Hey math learners! In this video, we'll learn how to factor trinomials in the form x squared plus bx plus c using quick and easy steps. Let's jump into some examples together. So number 1, we have 5 examples. Number 1, we have a squared plus 3a plus 2. Okay? So, una natin ditong gagawin is factor the a square. So a times a. Now, second is we need to factor 2, or we need to find the two numbers that multiply by 2 and add by 3. Okay? But first is we need to find the sign. Since this is positive, if we multiply to the two numbers that will becomes positive, dapat like sign. So, positive times positive is equals to positive, or negative times negative is positive. Since it's positive, so ang gagamitin natin both positive. Okay. Now, look at two numbers that multiply by 2. It's only 2 times 1. Wala nang iba, di ba? Since 2 is a prime number. 2 times 1, then if we add 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Okay, so we have 2 and 1. So this is the final answer. Okay, this is already the final answer. Number 2, c squared plus 9c plus 20. Okay, factor muna natin yung c squared by c times c. Okay, then since this is positive, like sign again, katulad ng number 1, so both positive and positive ito, positive gagamitin natin kasi positive times positive is equals to positive. Then we need to look for a number that multiply by 20 and add by 9. So if we will use 1 times 20, if we add this one is equals to 21. If we use 2 times 10, if we add is equals to 12. If we use 4 times 5, if we add 4 and 5 is equals to 20. So we will use the 4 and 5. Since both positive, so okay lang kahit magkabaliktad sila. Okay, so the factor is c plus 4 and c plus 5. So this is the final answer. Number 3, u squared minus 13u plus 42. Okay, first factor the u squared by u times u. Then let us find the number that multiply by 42 but subtracted by 13. Since this is positive, like sign, and like sign by negative and negative. So negative, since this negative, so gagamit tayo ng 2 negative. Okay, let's find a number that multiply by 42. Okay, and the two numbers will becomes negative 13. So if we will use 1 times 42, then 2 negatives will becomes negative 43. So ang gagamitin natin dito is, para mas malapit, is 6 times 7. 6 times 7 is equals to 42. Since this both negative, so negative 6 times negative 7 is positive 42, and negative 6 plus negative 7 is equals to negative 13. So since both negative, pwede na sila magkabaliktad. So this is the final answer. Okay, number 4, d squared plus 6d minus 7. Factor muna natin yung d squared by d times d. D times d is d squared. Then let us find a numbers that if we multiply is equals to negative 7 and add by 6. Since this is prime number, 1 and 7 lang siya. So 1 times 7 lang. Now, anong gagamitin nating sign dito? Since the negative, once a negative, unlike sign. Kasi positive times negative is equals to negative. Okay? Kasi pag like sign, positive ang results. So, negative. So, gagamitin natin 1 positive and 1 negative. Now, so the factor of 7 is 1 times 7 only. Since we need positive 6, asan yung positive dito? Yung 1 or 7? So, dito lang yung titingin. Since this is positive, ang greater number is positive. Bakit positive? Pag negative kasi, pag positive ito, 7 minus 1, negative yung 1, is equals to positive 6. Okay? Pag negative ito, positive ito, the answer is the answer is negative 6. So, it must be positive 7 and negative 1. So, this is the final answer. D plus 7 and D minus 1. Number 5. Okay. Number 5. Factor first the z square by z times z. Then, let's factor that 56. Two numbers that the result is negative 56, and if we add or subtract is negative z. Okay? Since it's negative, 1 positive and 1 negative kasi unlike sign na gagamitin natin dito. Okay? Let's find the number. So if we want 56 times 1, then if we subtract is equals to 55. 2 times then 1 positive and negative. Since this negative, so bigger number is negative. So positive ang 7, negative yung 8. Check natin. Z times z, z square. 7 times negative 8 is negative 58. Then 7 minus 8 is negative 1. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay. So remember, look for the two numbers that multiply to the last term and add up to the middle one. With practice, it gets super easy. If this helped, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for more quick math lessons. See you next time.